welcome back to the shop. Did you miss me? I know it's been a while since I posted a video. Hasn't been a lot of progress. Well, I made progress, but not a lot of new stuff since I sent a video out last. So I've missed some days. I had a compressor go down. That took about a week out. Then I got a compressor back up and been sandblasting since. So let's talk about sandblasting. Okay, you say, what's the deal with the paintbrushes? Well, there's different sandblasters and they do different jobs, like different paintbrushes. If you have a little spot to do, for painting, you could use a little tiny brush like this, and you could get that little spot. There's little tiny sandblasters. Usually they have a cup on the top, and the gravity feeds down into the jet and squirts out. And you can do a little spot about that big. It's no big deal. Then you have if you have a little bit bigger job to do, you got something like this. Sandblasters, you have the suction hose, pistol type. That's what I've been using. It's good for smaller projects. Probably shouldn't use it on anything bigger than like a wheel, because it's slow. It does about a spot like that, and then you move it up and down, and it's very slow. Then you get to the pressure pots. Those are like the roller. If you have a big room to do, get a pressure pot. The pressure pot, the way it works, it's supposed to increase the force of the sand by 30% or something like that. It's supposed to have 30% more energy, so you get more bang out of your compressed air you got. And then I don't have it sitting here. Then you get the spray gun out if you have a whole bunch of painting to do. And that's the big industrial. You tow the compressor behind your car. They usually have a pressure pot, and it just dumps out sand in huge amounts of volume. What I've been doing, I've been painting a room with this. It's been very slow. It's the wrong tool for the job, but it's the tool I got, and the tool you got is better than the tool you don't have. So I don't know how many days I've been sandblasting. I'll have to count that up. I'll put it here after I count it. So tomorrow's Friday. I have inside the boot left to do, inside the trunk. Once that's done, then I need to go back over everything and look for spots I've missed. Usually I'll flip the car over and go, I missed a spot, or there's a little rough spots here and there. So I need to go back and proofread my work, make sure it's good. Then I'll do a big cleanup, make sure there's no dust in the tent, and then probably on Monday I'll hit it with the epoxy primer. I hate making predictions like this because I keep doing that and I keep getting it wrong, but I'm getting very close to the end, so I think this is where I'll be with my prediction. Anyway, that's the video. That's what I've been doing. Sorry I haven't posted, but really, you don't want to sit there watching me sandblast. When it's actually going, it's kind of neat, because it's like reverse painting. All the dust and the crud goes away, and it's a clean spot. But hours and hours and hours of that is no fun at all. Oh, and with the compressors I have to stop every once in a while, let them cool down. I got a fan on them, so it blows on it and cools it down so it doesn't burn it up. That's something they don't tell you very much in compressors. Don't get me going on that. I might do a whole other video on how compressors are crap, and the manufacturers don't tell you what you need to know. But don't get me going. Don't do it. Just a little addendum to yesterday's video. Don't ever sandblast a whole car with a pistol grip, pistol suction feed sandblaster. It sucks. But hey, look, it's done. I pulled it out of the booth to clean the booth up really good because this is going to get paint. It's going to get paint on Monday, so it gets to sit here and I get to rest. I'm very happy I'm done with this part of it. Very dirty, dusty, yucky work, and I didn't have the right tools to do it, and yet I got it done. Patience and time makes up for the not having the right tools. Anyway, I am happy with how it's turned out. On Monday, I'll go over it one more time with some 80 grit sandpaper. You give everything a tooth, especially the new panels, since they didn't need sandblasted. All the old panels have quite a nice tooth from the sandblasting, so they'll be fine. But the new panels definitely need something because they're all shiny and new. So I'll do that. Then I'll clean off everything with oil, with degreaser. Not quite sure what I'm going to use yet. Might just use straight up denatured alcohol or acetone. Can't find simple green over here or that purple stuff. You know what I'm talking about, Americans. I read something how the simple the main chemical in simple green's been outlawed in Europe, which makes sense, but it doesn't make sense that I would have to use acetone instead. I need some sort of degreaser that doesn't leave a residue, and it seems backwards to go from simple green to acetone. But hey, you know, who am I to say anything? They don't get my vote. Anyway, it's the weekend. I'm looking forward to that. I've been cleaning up inside the office, the dust that's been falling off my clothes as I take a break. Yeah, it was gross. Anyway, my shop's getting full. There's a new dishwasher over there. I had to replace that in one of my apartments. This one's dead. It was overflowing. There's probably a float switch in there that's gone bad, but thinking about turning it into a parts washer. I have to do some research and see if anyone else has done that before. Anyway, so that'll be our future project. Very glad I'm done with this. All the other sandblasting can be done in the cabinet there. Much less of a mess. Okay, that's it. Have a great weekend. If you like this video, click the like button below. If you want to come along on the ride as we complete this project, click the subscribe button. If you want to make sure Google reminds you every time there's a new video, click the alarm bell. Your support is very much appreciated.